Good morning, afternoon, everyone. I totally wasn't. I totally didn't spend the last 10 minutes tweeting random shit on Twitter or anything. Yes, I did. I very, very much did. Just the mic a little bit. And yeah. Hello everyone. Eyes. Typing, so eyes here. Yada yada. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Okay. I already have Destiny 2 open and apparently, yeah. Random? Huh. Well, if anything, this gives us time to chat about things, really. Because, honestly, I didn't think this would happen. I didn't think the service would be, like, fold like this. No. Put it simply, I feel like the only two times this really happens is when a new expansion, season, episode, whatever comes out, or potentially on a raid day. Because you got all those people going through worlds first. So why has it been like this today? I mean, I know, like, weekly reset happened like 2 hours ago. And they did have maintenance. So, yeah. It's like with me yapping about stuff for a bit. Well, guess we just have to be a bit patient. Let's see how long that will last. Because we know I'm totally the most patient person in the world, or something. It's not like my brain is designed to be as impatient as fuck someday. I suppose if anything it gives me a reason to like go on about the Nintendo Direct that happened earlier. Those yeah. not gonna lie, I think I predicted like something big would be announced in it actually. But I think I remember saying that like on Twitter a couple of days ago. And we got like actually a couple of things. Like, you know, let's see. First of which, like, the Mario Luigi games aren't fucking dead. In fact, like, they're straight up evolving. That was literally the first thing I showed off, and yeah, when I saw this, it just like, no way this series is still alive after the little studio that developed it originally went bankrupt. I don't know how long ago that actually was. Like, it was like a year or two now. But yeah, I thought we wouldn't see a Mario Luigi game ever again, but here we are. And it looks sodding epic. So yeah, that's going on the I want that list. I yeah. Also Mario Front? Super Mario Party Jamboree. I'm not gonna lie, I honestly thought they would go back to more sort of traditional super style, like with superstars. But I suppose that was more like a collection of old ones rather than that new thing. Never tried superstars, but I do like Super Mario Party, so I'm kind of happy that they're going that route. But Mario Party is not something I'm massive crazy on anyway, because really the main reason why I even have it is so that if my sisters come around, we can all play it or something, or that was the plan at least. Really hard to sort out a game night when your sisters live in different places and have different jobs and that sort of thing. I wonder if that's what it's like for people setting up, for VTubers setting up collabs. I don't know, I haven't done one yet. If I'm honest. I also don't know if Discord's gonna fall the fuck out my laptop whilst trying to stream, so that's another issue. Let's see. Oh yeah, the new Legend of Zelda game, Echoes of Wisdom. That actually interests me. Well, as you guys know, I'm not actually the biggest Zelda fan. Like, but Tears of the Kingdom interested me enough to give it a try, and because all the building mechanics in that one. Echoes of Wisdom's got me interested. Not really, because you actually playing as Zelda, instead of Link. Oh, I do think it's a bit of a welcome. Well, I do think it's a bit of a cool idea. Well, I'm surprised it took them this long to do that one, frankly. I'm not even, like, massively, well, massively intrigued by the fact that they decided to use the art style that they used for the Link's Awakening remake. No, it's more the mechanics. Like, I am a very mechanic and gameplay driven person when it comes to video games. And yeah, the mechanic of being able to copy objects and then use them wherever to problem solve and actually fight for you and such really intrigues me. Like, yeah, from what it looks like, you don't have like a sword or anything to fight enemies with. You have to use stuff that you copied to do it, which I think is a very cool idea, especially because one thing they did show in the trailer is the ability to copy enemies. Well, I think they might work like the Wing Zone I device in Tears of the Kingdom, where they only stick around for a certain amount of time before poofing off into the ether. So, like, you would have to have a think on how you would go about that. And you would also have to have a think about what monsters pair up well against other monsters. Like, not quite in the same way as something like Pokemon, but, like, can they outrange something? Or, will their attacks be good enough to deal with that particular situation? Will they have enough bulk for that situation? Because I'm assuming they would have health that you need to consider. And then there's also, like, just the puzzle solving side of it in general. Like, is it going to try and hardlock you in a dungeon to using only being able to solve a puzzle with a certain object you find in it? Or can you use any of the objects that you have accumulated outside of a dungeon to just bullshit your way through the puzzle? What's taking this server so damn long? But yeah, I just find it very interesting. And such. You know? Let's see. Oh yeah, they've finally gave Metroid Prime 4 a second bloody trailer. It's about bloody time. Like, I'm not really a Metroid person. No, the only bit of Metroid I ever really played is like a smidge of Super Metroid or something like that. And such. Cause, yeah. Hell, that's kind of why we are streaming it, cause, I don't know. It'd be nice to stream. And plus, I did want to, stream more, like, older games and that, and Nintendo Switch Online is fucking full of them. Also, apparently for the expansion, the NSL expansion pack thing or whatever, they added stuff like Perfect Dark and that. Rather interesting. To be honest, I did wish the Nintendo 64 thing was free as well, cause well, my entire childhood was pretty much for Nintendo 64. And yeah, I have quite a few games on there that intrigue me. Like, firstly, they have the original Banjo-Kazooie on there. I never played the original Banjo-Kazooie. Or any Banjo-Kazooie games in general, actually. Two, they put, Glass Corpse on there. Which is well, another rare game, actually. One of their lesser known titles to my knowledge. We actually had that one. And I used to play it quite a bit. I had no idea what the fuck I was doing on it half the time, but played it quite a bit. They also have the original Super Mario 64 on there. Never actually played the original Super Mario 64. I played Super Mario 64 DS, and that's really about it. What else? What else did we have? We had Diddy Kong Racing. I played that quite a bit. Now I'm just rattling my brain on like what Nintendo 64 games we really had. I know we had both Pokemon Stadium games, cause, well, we used to play the mini games a lot. Growing up with three sisters meant that I obviously had to play games with them quite a bit. And those were the ones we liked quite a bit. But then again, is Pokemon Stadium minigames? Like, most people that had Nintendo 64 probably had either of the Pokemon Stadium games, so yeah. Though it's kind of ironic when a game's known for its side modes more than its main mode. Oh, I personally did like play some of the main modes in Pokemon Stadium, like I remember doing the trainer school mode in Stadium 2 quite a bit. That's actually how I know a bit about how I knew a bit about Pokemon. Well, I feel like I never really quite got to grips with Pokemon games properly till like X and Y. Because one thing I used to do with Pokemon games before that point was just bring the highest level Pokemon in my past team, or I had, and just go from there. So usually by the end I was trying to bullshit, I was trying to essentially brute force everything with a starter, the box legendary, and whatever other third Pokemon just happened to be of a half decent level that was brought all the way from the beginning. Like, I'm at. But when they changed how the EXP share worked in X and Y, that's where I was able to really actually plan a team out and have like all my bases covered in terms of typing and such. Let's see. I don't think what was my favourite team to go with. Honestly, I'd say it would either have to be my Pokemon Sun team or my Pokemon Sword team. Because on my Sun team, I had Decidueye, a Quatenid, Midday Form Lycanroc, Salazzle, I don't think what else. Oh, Komodo. And I think it ended up being Box Legendary in the end, which was Solgaleo for that one. As for Sword, it was Inteleon, Galvantula, Ninetales, because of course, or fucking course I was going to go with a Ninetales, Corviknight, Runerigus, and Phalanx. I would say, like, my favourite in that particular team was actually the Phalanx. I don't know, it was just like a really solid Pokemon. Like, for something you got pretty late, like on the way to the 6th gym, and for something that didn't evolve, it was still a really solid Pokemon. Like, for one thing, it had a pretty decent move pool. Like, I know what I had on it was No Retreat, which is its signature move, which buffs all its stats by one stage, but makes it so you can't pull it out of battle. Smart Strike, which is a steel move that has well hit no matter what. I think I had Mega Horn on it, which is like a pretty strong bug type move, and Brick Break, which breaks Reflect and Light Screen and that. Which is weird, because I don't think I actually came across those. I'm trying to think of there was a NPC fight where I did actually set up dual screens. I think it was actually the Kieran fight in Violet's Indigo Disc DLC. It was like, okay, I'm gonna gush about that for a second, cause one, we're still fucking logging in and, well, trying to log into it. At this point, this stream's gonna end up as Hodding Zatsu. But yeah, let me gush about the Kieran boss fight in Indigo Disc, right? It is very sort of... You can tell the developers looked at actual competitive battling and the metas on that to craft that team. One thing, you had a Dragonite with Thunder and a Politoed with stuff like Weather Ball. Like, that duo was a better executed weather team than Raihan's entire fight. And then after that, you had a Grimmsnarl with Prankster and Dual Screens, which was, like, to my knowledge, something that was meta in Sword and Shield. You also had Incineroar, which was running rampant in Scarlet and Violet's online battling scene at the time. Can't remember what else. But yeah, I remember seeing the Dragonite Politoed and like being like, oh shit, that's actually a pretty solid setup when I saw that Thunder come out. Let's see. But yeah, so I suppose once you take like either the Dragonite or the Politoed out, his team does kind of fall apart a bit. I'm not gonna lie. It's very much a hits you hard and fast kind of team. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know. Like, I feel like Indigo Disc as a whole did kind of put through the ringer a bit. So yeah, I'm kind of glad it did. Like, but I assume that the people going into Indigo Disc would have some seriously good mons and wanted a proper challenge, and they delivered. Like, I legit had trouble with some of it. I think I do have the VODs of me going through that one. Well, I think the last part doesn't have any audio on it whatsoever. Because that was when I was being a bit of a dumbass for that sort of thing. And yeah, I very much enjoyed my experience for that. But Terrapico's boss fight was actually interesting, how it just switches typings just each quote-unquote phase, I guess? Phase segment? Something like that? I don't know. Definitely made it quite interesting. Let's see. What else? Oh yeah, did I ever tell you the time where I managed to bullshit my way, bullshit myself out of a sticky situation during the Cynthia boss fight in, Brilliant Diamond? Like, this is one of my favourite stories to tell when it comes to, Pokemon. Right? And it's actually kind of hilarious. And shows just how broken the affection mechanic is. And just how much my Togekiss did not give two fucks. Like, basically... we were both down to our house Pokemon. She was down to a Garchomp, I was down to my Togekiss, right? And I knew that that fucker had something like Steel Claw or a Steel type move. Because, yeah, Brilliant Diamond, you can really see that they force coverage moves into a lot of fights. Right? So, actually no, I think I had a different Pokemon out, but they fainted and I was able to use a revive on my Togekiss. However, like, I was one hit away from losing because that was my last Pokemon. Because I used normal revive, well, at least I think I was normal revive. They were at half health. Holy shit, we're loaded in. Still telling the story though. Right. And we and the Garchomp was faster because Garchomps are pretty damn quick. Like, I feel like they have a decently high speed stat. And I was just like, well, I'm gonna have to start over. But the affection mechanic kicked in, specifically the dodge version, and then boom, Dazzling Gleam, Garchomp dead, Brilliant Diamond beat. I have not touched the game since then. I am too scared of that fucking Togekiss, and Togekisses in general. Because there's a thing about my Togekiss, who I affectionately named Tink. Right? One, I did the whole grand underground thing and got certain Pokemon, like, but you'd normally have to wait till post game, like the National Dex Pokemon, early, and Togepi was just kind of one of them that was just there at the time, so I just grabbed him. Yeah, he kind of carried me through a fair chunk of a game, like. One thing, as a Togepi, he fucked up the third gym. But then again, he had Existentiary, and I was able to teach him Dazzling Gleam. So yeah, he had that move pretty early on. However, another thing to note, Togekisses? The Togepi line is fucking tanky. Like, even as a Togepi, Tink was just tanking everything thrown at him. And he just got more and more powerful once. Are you bullshitting me? Anyway, yeah. TLDR, that Togepi was overpowered all the way through and pretty much carried me through, like, some pretty difficult fights. Or just blitzed them. Like, it's not like I didn't have other good Pokemon either. Like, first off, I went Chimchar for starter, cause Yeah, Inferno's actually my favourite fire starter. Just generally. And two, you only have a fire option, like two fire options when it comes to Brilliant Diamond is Ponyta, which in the original that was your only real option, and Houndoom, which again you could bullshit with Brilliant Diamond's version of Grand Underground. I also had a Magnezone. He put in some work. Let's see, what else did I have? I had a Gastrodon. Like, I think I had a previous try with a Quagsire, but didn't quite gel well. But a Gastrodon worked rather well. I can't remember what the other one was. I know in that particular instance, I didn't go with the box legendary. I didn't go with the Elder. I'm trying to think what else did I go with. You know, I can't remember. Did I go with Dark type? I legit don't remember. Oh no, wait, I did go with Dark type. I went with an Absol that I barely used. Yeah, most of my team was just from Brilliant Diamond's busted Grand Underground. Even when you first get access to it in Eternity, you can get a lot of national decks. And pretty good ones at that, apparently. Yeah. See, I have a bit of a thing with Pokemon nowadays where I try not to, like, repeat Pokemon. Like, if I use one in one playthrough, I'll try not to use it in another playthrough. Brilliant Diamond was different because I did use one I did use in a previous game, that being the Magnezone. I actually used one in Black 2. He was the +1 to my starter, and had my ass in a lot of situations. Yeah, Magnezones are kind of hell. Well, they're slow as shit and have a 4 times weakness to ground types, so yeah. Take that information and do it with what you will. But I did choose the Water Stars. I did choose Ultra Water for that one, so kind of covered that bases. Didn't have to worry about play much. Let's see. Yeah, like, why are their servers being like this? It's really not normal. Or just a weekly reset. I know. Not normally like this. Worst comes to worst, like... yeah, worst comes to worst with this, like, we'll move it to... Yeah, worst comes to worst, we'll actually move this to Saturday. Which honestly would kind of suck. I was kind of dead set on getting it, like, that final mission done today. And it's kind of weird. Yeah, I definitely think the issue is, like, the fault is on Bungie for this one. Things don't get, like, situated in the next half hour. I'll probably just yeah, things don't sort their life out in the next half hour, so probably just gonna end stream, because there's not really much point if we're just gonna be stuck at this screen all the time. You know what I mean? And we'll just instead of doing a poll for Saturday's stream, we'll try it again there. Because, yeah, it's been 45 minutes now. Bungie, sort your shit out. Anna. But it is what it is. It is kinda... But yeah, let's go back to talking about the direct, because there are quite a few... Well, whilst these ones don't particularly shout out to me for one reason or another, still worth noting, Square Enix has given, like, Dragon Quest III a remake, but they're doing it in the graphical style of Octopath Traveler, which I think is a fucking great idea. Like, all their older games that, well, are sprite-based, I think that's the best way to go about it. Like, with their HD 2D stuff. Or I suppose it's HD 2.5D? I don't fucking know. But, yeah. I think that's a brilliant way to do it, because, well, yeah, you still get to keep the style of the originals, like the sprite-based sort of style map, but you kind of bring it up to sort of more modern-ish standards. Like, I would fucking kill for the 5th gen Pokemon remakes to do that. Whilst I don't mind Brilliant Diamond's more toy boxy sort of style, yeah, give me the fucking sprite work back. Like, I'm not kidding. You could still make it kind of dynamic-ish with, like, some of the battle stuff and the bigger set pieces. Hell, I would implore them to do that for the bigger set pieces, because if there's one thing I remember about, well, a couple things I remember about, the 5th gen games is they're larger than life set pieces. Like, they legit make you feel small, which I actually rather appreciate about the game. Like, I liked that sense of scale. And also, the Pokemon sprites themselves in battle. Like, yeah, they really came, like, put across the character of the Pokemon. And it gave you something a bit more interesting to look at whilst you're doing your mental gymnastics about what move to use. Yeah. And honestly, I think the animations in that game are better than 3D animations for some of the Pokemon. From Gen 6 onwards. I don't know, it just gave more personality to Pokemon, which I think they kind of need to do a bit more. Like, have that more exaggerated animation. No, I don't give a shit that it's in 3D now, so, well, actually I feel for you, because you have to do that shit in 3D, which is a bit harder now, but, the new fucking Mario Luigi game literally done that. Like, gone from 2D sprites to 3D models, and yet they seem to have kept the expressiveness of those sprites. Hell, I even think it's more expressive somehow. You know, let's gush over that one. Let's just tangent over to that one and just gush about that one. Yeah, Mario Luigi Brothership. I've fallen in love with it already just from that fucking trailer. Like, for one thing, again, like I said earlier, was not expecting to hear anything from that sub-series yet. So I wonder if, like, Nintendo set up a new studio and had the people that were part of Alpha Dream, like, rehired into that? Because it seems like this has been in development for a little while now. And such. Now, it's also been going for a little while now. It's server bullshittery. Anyway. Back to the tangent. Yeah. It looks really damn expressive. Like, the models are on point. Like, I don't think you could get Mario Luigi looking any closer to the game art that Sub-Series has. Like, legit. I think it's more or less one-to-one at this point. And I think by having it in 3D rather than having to play by a set of stacked sprites, well, have to play by a set of sprites, I can just do crazy shit with the animation. And yeah, it's so damn impressive. And also, the name Brothership, I appreciate it when they have like little kind of fun sub names and such, like Partners in Time, Bowser's Inside Story, Paper Jam, Dream Team Bros. Yeah, it was called Dream Team Bros over here, but for you peeps over in the Americas, it was just called Dream Team. That's actually the only one of the games I've played. The only Mario Luigi game I played was Dream Team Bros, and I kind of fell in love with it. Like, and yeah, Brothership feels like a continuation of that, rather than the stuff they tried in Paper Jam, because Paper Jam didn't do particularly. And again, I think it was like because it was technically a crossover with Paper Mario, specifically post Sticker Star Paper Mario, which, yeah, ain't the best from what a lot of people say. And no, I legit have not actually played a single Paper Mario game. I might try to pick up a Paper Mario Thousand Door remake at some point. Or maybe even try Origami King. I don't know. Or even the Super Mario RPG remake. I do feel like I kind of want to experiment more with, like, games to try. Hence why I'm making a proper effort to try and stream Super Metroid, so I can really see if Metroidvanias are really actually my thing. I mean, the last time I had a bit of a fun on a random game, it was Vampire Survivors. And we all fucking know how that went. We all know how much brain rot I got out of that game. And speaking about it again makes me want to fucking play it again. Hey. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're getting into the service today, aren't we? Well, that's just fucking annoying, don't you think? I was really looking forward to getting Final Shapes campaign, well, post-raid story of Final Shapes campaign done. Because technically we've already beat, like, the main campaign, if you think about it. Because now we essentially got less loose on everything. I have done the Ergo Sum and Still Hunt exotic quests, because I put a Twitter poll asking you guys if I could do that off stream, because I felt like that would just be a lot of busy work, and I kind of prefer to leave the exciting stuff to you guys. Unless I'm specifically having a grinding in which, yeah, I'm dragging your asses along to the boring stuff there. But, yeah. Really doesn't look like we're getting into it today. Ah, well. Feels like I got a yap about stuff I'm generally excited about. Yeah. With Super Mario Party Jubilee, one thing I'm actually alright that they did is add boards from previous Mario Party games in it. I know that was kind of like Superstar's whole thing, but the entirety of it was boards from previous things, but yeah, it's a nice little thing, you know? It's like the retro tracks in Mario Kart. Like, just a nice little extra. Well, that's essentially the second half of a track list. Before you count DLC and such. Let's see. I'm gonna have to bloody rename the VOD for this stream, aren't I? What should I rename it to? Like, Zatsu with Destiny 2's loading in the background because servers were shit that day? Knowing me, I'll probably just actually have that as a fucking what title? You know what I mean? I don't know. Kinda weird. I imagine a lot of people are gonna be pissed about how it is. Let me actually come out of it and go back into it. See if that thoughts could pop them out. And if so, well, that would just be awkward. And and if this does work, I'm gonna have to fucking put a timestamp in when we actually get to it. Oh well. Don't think it will work, but dude, at least let me finish the fucking sentence. Oh well. This feels like my first little taste of trying, like, a Zatsu or something. Ignore that. Which, honestly, yeah, not gonna lie, like, actually been quite nice to have a bit of an app. Without having to worry about the nearest, wall and trying to jam bullets down your throat. Yeah. What other games did they direct that were interesting? They put in a fucking Hello Kitty game. and bootleg come with that shit. Whatever the fuck that fever dream of a game was. We definitely got some interesting ones. Is it loading? Huh. Oh shit, I think we're in it. Okay. That took us an hour into the stream. Yeah, shit, we're in. Okay. Well, shit. Alright. It is moaning about the whole contacting Destiny 2 service thing. So... wouldn't hold out the greatest hope that I'm not gonna get suddenly booted out again. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're gonna get booted out the game again, aren't we? Okay. Guys, I think we're good. Okay. Exclusion. Actually, I need a piss real quick. Like, legit. I think it might be an idea to empty the tank before I jump in this one. See you guys in a second. back. The fact that I haven't been kicked out of the game is good news, and we should be ready to roll. This is going to be utter chaos with 12 people. Finally, we're getting into it.
Hear me now! Moments ago, one fire team infiltrated the Witness's monolith and shattered its hold on the Traveler's light. Their courage bought us one last chance to finish this. But the Witness still lives.
Oh shit, they are literally bringing in everyone. This is the fucking Avengers moment.
The remainder of its forces.
Like, he just needs to say Avengers Assemble. Even some of us it. Like,
this enemy has taken so much from
I even invited to have a fun to this.
Elixni, Cabal, Awoken, Humanity, Hive, the Witness.
We have to make sure Seraphim feels included in this.
But now,
oh shit! And he's using stasis. Ah, shit balls. Well, that was worth the hour wait. We just have to wait for the fucking matchmaking to kick in. Well, shit. I get the feeling this is going to be, like, either really difficult or cakewalk with 12 people. Oh, it's finding him. Well, you can't see it because your noggin's in the way, so... yeah. Okay. Is this gonna take a bit, isn't it? Nope. I'm gonna say that. Oh shit. Just figured out that Holivians get a new wave. Oh. Huh. Advent isn't even that old yet. I don't think Advent's even a year old yet. Curious. Not important right now. That can wait cause we got shit to do and a witness to kill. Game, please sort your life out. I want to get this done tonight. Alright. How's stream stats looking? Running smoothly? Like, in its entirety? Probably because I was literally zatsuing for an hour. Waiting to get into the servers. Alright. Right. This is gonna be crazy then. Then I'll keep first mission.
We need to get eyes on the witness. First fire team in there, don't hesitate to engage.
Fly, Guardian! The Witch Queen and I will prevent its escape.
And your allies will fight at
Holy
your side.
shit! Holy shit!
I'm with you.
This is fucking anarchy!
One of my strongest stands was here. Mind your fire, and they'll mind theirs.
Right. I don't know if the stream's lagging more or my game's lagging. Fucking hell. Like, it's just a mess of particle effects. This stream's gonna need a sudden epilepsy warning often. Later? Because even I don't know what the sod's going on. Ow! That's... Alright, we got a couple of, got Lazaku and a couple of light bears. Right. And there is a, and 2 hit. Yeet! Oh, Unravel's gonna be fun in this. Anyone need help?
This is a change of pace, isn't it? Never let it be said I wasn't here when it counted.
I am loving this. This alone was worth the fucking hour wait. Our fucking ancestors are gonna be telling tales of this for decades. I don't know if he's played standard faster though. I'm seeing a couple of warlocks here. And a lot. Daily time for warlocks. He's with her. That's our hunters at. I can't wait for, like, a damage phase on whatever boss fight we have with a witness.
Keep your focus on the witness. Empress, Mithrak, Sabathun. Witness forces are closing in. Help me stop them.
Lads,
Vanguard Command, we're closing in on the witness now. This is it.
We are the first life. We are the edge that carved purpose into being. Your resistance will be remembered within the shadow of the Black Fleet.
Wait, is that thing 14? He's alive? And none of you mentioned it? Hey, he's headed your way.
Oh yeah, Kay doesn't know Saint 14 was still, whoa. Got bullshit, no jitsu'd out of dying. Fuck it. God, my game is lagging out like a motherfucker. And I don't care. Okay, yeah, both a witness. That's yeah, pants. I can get why this one's probably so damn short. I don't think the game can handle this for too long, no. Okay.
Look for Nimbus. They're bringing you a targeting system for an orbital laser.
An instrument of sharpest fluid for your hand.
I got it. I am fucking loving this. I don't know if you can see this, but I am actually grinning ear to ear right now. This feels climactic as all hell. Oh, and Saint's here. Yo, I wonder if Osiris will jump in later, like, with Strand? And Kate's gonna be like, what? Equip your swords, boys, and start smashing!
We are one.
It will end soon.
We won't suffer one more day with you.
Out. Hooey. Let's fucking go. Oh. He fell off. Oh, well, that's good. How many people just popped out right like rest there? Hello, two tormentors. Look like one left, one right, and there is a chance engines. Wellspring thingy there. Fuck it. I can't see shit. This is one hell of a way to cap off the Light and Dark saga by having one final hurrah on one of the core things in Destiny 2. The sense of fucking community. We fight on... We are many, but we all fight as one. Don't matter if you got Slayers, Wayfarers, Graves, Unbrokens, or any of the above, or none of them at all.
Watch for their big old cannon dropping to you right now. Compliments of House Life.
Ooh. Now lads, I know how to use a fucking Scorch Cannon. Guys are gonna need this. Thank you for the axe. Give me something to yeet at. That'll do. They say there are good days to die. Or get final shaped. Today ain't one of them, mate. Alright, lads, let me grab my one, will ya? Oh, we destroyed all of these? Yeah! Yeah!
We carved you out!
Mate, your inside's really carved out. The way things are going.
Give it all you've got,
Yep. Oh, look at that beautiful hellfire. Ow. Ouch.
You wound only yourselves.
You want a bet, mate?
It's siphoning light. Go!
Ah. Ammo refill. Fuck it. All the particle effects. All the transcending. We don't fall at boundaries, we break them down. And make them bend to our will.
The Empress is sending a synaptic spear.
My assistance comes to you soon. Don't cut yourself.
Oh look, take an ogre. Let's mulch it. Alright lads. No matter what faction you come from, you get your ass taken down here and now. I don't wait to see other people's reaction to this. Just to things over. What was I even doing? I have no idea how that mechanic works, so I'm just gonna... Oh. Please don't do this. Please tell me I can just get back into it. We are beating this shit today. You cannot stop me. Oh, we've...
Defenders
Okay,
of
that cutscene's unskippable.
Hear me now! Moments ago, one fire team infiltrated the Witness's monolith and shattered its hold on the Traveler's light. Their courage bought us one last chance to finish this. But the Witness still lives. The Guardians and their ghosts will face the Witness, while we eliminate the remainder of its forces. Our final chance at freedom lies on that field. This enemy has taken so much from us all. Elixni, Cabal, Awoken, Humanity, Hive. The Witness started this war long ago. But now...
So, do we have to sit through this cutscene every single time? I mean, it's a pretty epic cutscene, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know about it, just boot me out of it. Thing. I'm gonna have to start all over again. I am gonna quickly change my gear around. Why? Because I feel like I'm gonna need a exotic power weapon for this. Why did it have to just randomly disconnect me from it, like, mid-fight? I mean, it's, like, really annoying. But it does seem like the servers have calmed down-ish. Now, one thing to know is how they're gonna top Final Shape. Like, this has been a banger of a expansion. Like, straight up. Like, just for this mission alone, it blows out... Well, it blows Forsaken and Witch Queen out the fucking water. Whilst, yes, I feel like some, choices could have been a bit different in terms of prismatic. Like, why the fuck did hunters get swarm grenades as their solar grenades when trip mine is more of a hunter thing, in my opinion? I would have liked throwing hammer on the Titan. But at least we got Thunderclap. I remember a build I tried in Season of the Deep, which was like insurmountable Skullfort and with Thunderclap, and it just wrecked house. Then again, I also had my Titan Ashen Weight build. That also wrecked house. Cause, not being funny, like, I feel like our solar subclasses are some of the most powerful just among all three classes. Oh yeah, that might be another reason why the servers are being a bit like, well, there's now a grand, like, starting to, with the update today, there is a Grandmaster version of this. It doesn't have matchmaking, so good fucking luck to anyone trying to gather 12 people for this. And if it's anything like Grandmaster Nightfalls, yeah, good luck. Oh, I feel like, some Guardians have probably already soloed it. And the thing is, the matchmaking takes forever. Like, not even Crucible matchmaking takes this damn long. Well, sometimes it can, but most of the times it don't. Like, snappy. I feel like we've done a lot of waiting around this stream. Just straight up. And sorry about that. Was kinda out my control, like how the servers would be. Hell, if I had known ahead of time the servers were like this today, then I probably would have switched this round with Sonic Frontiers. But hey ho. But if we get booted to orbit again or something like that, we might just go fuck it and try again Saturday or something. Oh, it is gonna go. I feel like the second it goes 10 o'clock, I'm either gonna get really antsy or want to go to sleep. Or antsy because I want to go to sleep. Either or, really. You can access your vault from orbit. Let us load back into it and see if we can sort of get a faster fit. We're gonna have to sit through the cutscene again, aren't we? Yeah, I'm an idiot. Would kind of actually like the ability to skip the cutscene.
Defenders of Soul, hear me now! Moments ago, one fire team infiltrated the Witness's monolith and shattered its hold on the Traveler's light. Their courage bought us one last chance to finish this. But the Witness still lives. The Guardians and their ghosts will face the Witness, while we eliminate the remainder of its forces. Our final chance at freedom lies on that field. This enemy has taken so much from us all. Elixni. Cabal.
Yeah, I think like a couple of years ago, this would be unthinkable.
Humanity.
Not only
Hive.
us teaming up with races we were previously enemies with, but also
But now,
using the darkness
we end it.
and also fighting the thing that caused the collapse. Like, it's kind of crazy to think lore-wise. And if it's like takes too long again, probably we'll just go, yeah, we'll try again on fucking Saturday. Because it's clear the servers were not in our favor today. Let's just say that much. Shame we can't jump into one in progress from the looks of it. I think that kind of shot it in the foot a little bit. But I suppose they wanted everyone to have the narrative experience with it. Anna. Again, that's just how it is sometimes. It's a good thing I also learned the art of tweeting shit, tweeting random bollocks while streaming. Basically, since I don't need to use my phone for tracking during streams, you aren't. Just because I'm streaming doesn't mean you're safe on my Twitter shenanigans. You know what I mean? Now this way, I'm gonna need to change the title to "An hour-long Zatsu whilst dealing with server BS, then unsuccessful attempts at finishing excursion." Yeah, at finishing the final mission. Yeah, this has been like quite a Scuff stream, don't you think? Yeah, I promise to any new people, not all my streams are like this. So, feel free to, subscribe on YouTube or follow on Twitch. And I promise you that the next stream ain't gonna be this damn scuffed. Because of how, bad Bungie servers and matchmaking is. Yeah. Now I think about it, like, this entire playthrough of Final Shape has just been kinda scuffed. Like, think about it. The only one that's gone to plan, the only one of these streams that's gone to plan, was the first one. Cause the second one, no. I had to cancel one of them that week because of a random update that happened, like, that I didn't know about, that blindsided me. Then one that Saturday or Sunday or whatever, like, completely died on me. So I had to cancel. So I had to cancel the stream that day, Sunday. The last I think the part 3 was like fine. I think it did have some issues, but was otherwise fine. Now this one, like, I had to wait for a fucking hour to get into the game, and then when I got into the mission, it booted me out midway. So, yeah. So, yeah, Final Shape's been also Final Scuff too. The Scuff shape too. Yeah, we're getting zero luck with this. Yeah, not gonna lie, lads, I think we may have to just not put in the fucket bucket, but go sod it. Cause yeah, I don't think we're getting into that in anytime soon, unfortunately. So yeah. Let's just go to the Zatsu screen for a bit. So yeah. Sorry, this stream's been a bit of a whitewash. Oh, it's been a bit of a whitewash in the most hilarious fucking way. Yeah. No luck with it today. Because Bungie servers are shit. It's no secret by now. And well, at least we got to experience a bit of it before it kicked us back to orbit. Because Bungie servers are shit. And we couldn't get back into it because Bungie's matchmaking is shit. It's a different thing, but it was still shit. Ah well. I'll just have to remember to change the name of the VOD later. Yeah. What I can do about it, I suppose. I suppose if anything, that's a good good lesson for life generally. Sometimes things are going to get in the way of what you want to do. Sometimes you can work around it. Other times you just kind of need to go, fuck it, we'll try again another day. Or it just means that it just wasn't meant to be yet. Doesn't mean it isn't going to be. It just means that it isn't going to happen right now. I suppose same could be said for like streaming in general, or being a content creator. Just cause you aren't making it big now, don't mean you aren't eventually. Like, it's like they say, like, 99% of people give up before they strike gold. So, don't be in that 99%. Keep at it. And you might find that one thing that strikes gold. Even if it takes, like, 10 years. It's like the saying goes, it takes 10 years to become an overnight success. And that sort of thing. Like, it's probably also why, like, very few indie VTubers and streamers are, like, entirely self-sufficient. Because it takes quite a while to get to that point. Or a fuck ton of luck. But, whilst I do believe luck is a thing, I mean, you should see some of my gotcha pulls on. You should see some of the Arknights pulling sessions I've had in the past. I also feel like you shouldn't rely on it. See it as an extra bonus rather than your main thing. Like, hard work's probably what's gonna make you big. Oh, with content creation, it kind of feels like you need a bit of both. I don't think, like, corpo features really have that issue too much, because, well, they kind of have the company they work for, the agency they work for, get them out there. So I suppose it really is a case that I just need to get out there a bit more. Well, that's why the cookie crumbles, I suppose. Or the server falls to absolute pieces. And something like that. Yeah, once again, sorry we can actually, like, beat Excursion today. The forces of the universe quite clearly conspired against us there. So, no point worrying about the past. Let's revel in the, let's look to the future. No point worrying about the past, but still learn from it. But also look to the future. Cause, and speaking of which, let's look at the schedule. So today we attempted to do Excursion, but we just didn't get there in the end. Cause we had to wait for an hour to get into the fucking game. And then we got booted mid mission and we couldn't get back into one. Well, tomorrow though, we don't need to worry about that, because Sonic Frontiers is a single-player game. So yeah, we're gonna be running around Uranus Islands. We're gonna complete the normal ending first, before going to, another story. Like the Final Horizon DLC stuff. Then Friday, Super Metroid. Fitting cause Metroid 4, well, Metroid Prime 4 got its proper, thing. And, apparently if I remember, like, the Metroid Prime games take place before or after Super Metroid? I can't remember. And Saturday, don't know what we're doing, but I put something by a poll. But what I might actually do is instead take another shot at beating Excursion, because hopefully by then the Destiny 2 servers should have calmed down. We would also have more time for that. And yeah, and matchmaking might be a bit kinder to us. And we won't get booted out mission, because like I said, the servers should have calmed down by then. So yeah, that's probably what we're gonna do. So yeah, hooray for having a free stream, I guess. Having a not set in stone stream. But yeah. Once again, so we can the excursion. It just kinda happened. But that's how it be sometimes. That's just how it be. But yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna end things here today, awkwardly. So thank you all for coming and watching. Thank you all for coming and suffering through my yapping. My failed attempts at trying to beat that damn mission. But yeah, the servers were actively working against us there, so blame the servers, I'd say on that one. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed your time here. Doesn't matter how long or how brief your stay was. Thank you all for stopping by. Stay safe and have a great day, everyone. See you tomorrow for Sonic Frontiers. Good night, everybody. Good night and have a good one. And hopefully like I said, we're gonna try again Saturday. Like, because free stream. And hopefully we'll actually be able to be there. So yeah. Good night, chat.